Let me be honest with you. Most people who want to buy a franchise are not ready. And I don't say that to discourage you. I say that because I'm usually the final person who says yes or no to a prospect. And I've seen what happens when someone walks into this thinking it's passive or thinking they already know everything. It's expensive. Brick and mortar doesn't reward ego, it exposes it. So before you spend a dollar, listen to this. I'm usually the last filter before someone gets approved. That's a responsibility I take seriously. Because when someone fails, it's not just numbers on a spreadsheet. It affects their life savings, their family, their confidence. Look, no franchise wants you to fail. We don't win when you fail. We want you to succeed, but you have to walk in it with the right mindset. The first thing I look for, ego. And I know that word hits a little hard, but it's real. When someone comes in saying, I've been in business 20 years, or I'll improve your marketing, or I have better ideas than the system, that usually is where the problems start. A franchise system has been tested for years. It's always evolving because we talk to operators every single day. But if you walk in thinking you're smarter than the model before you've even run it, you're going to struggle. You don't need to be brilliant. You need to be coachable. And here is a truth most people miss. You aren't buying a business that sells products. You're buying a business that manages people. If you think you're too good to handle a 19-year-old not showing up to run a shift, or you don't want to deal with the drama of a retail floor, stop now. The system handles the inventory, but you handle the humans. If you can't lead people, the system breaks. It doesn't matter how good the brand is. Let's kill another big myth: absentee ownership. Some franchises advertise it. They'll say you can be hands off, fully passive, especially in small retail, gas stations, or convenience stores. I'm just going to say clearly that does not work long term. You will lose money. Ownership is not passive income, it's responsibility. Now, let's talk about money. And not just the franchise fee, I'm talking about survival money. Nobody told me this when I started. I learned the hard way. You need 6 months of rent saved, 6 months of payroll saved. Real rainy day money. Not credit cards, not hope. Because the first year is a learning curve. Sales might be slower than you expected. You might hire the wrong person. Something unexpected will happen. It always does. If you're stretching every dollar just to open the doors, that pressure will crush you. Buying the franchise is not the expensive part. Surviving the first year is. I respect the hustle of first generation immigrant families deeply, but retail today is digital. You have to be comfortable with online systems, AI tools, and support portals. We are not in 1995 anymore. You can't run a modern retail business on a yellow notepad and a gut feeling. You have to be good at making calls to support teams and using tools we provide. If you aren't willing to learn the tech, you're going to struggle. That's just the reality. Now, a word to the overanalyzers, the spreadsheet guys. Data is important, but all the data in the world won't save the store if management sucks. You can study traffic counts and demographics all day, but if you can't manage people, control your shrink, or show up consistently, none of that matters. Retail is human, it's daily, it's execution. Sometimes the people who analyze the most execute the least. So, who do I say yes to? People who are humble, people who ask real questions instead of trying to impress me, people who have financial cushion and are ready to work inside the system. I'm not saying franchising is bad. It can absolutely change your life, but it will test you. If after hearing all this, you still feel clear, not hyped, but clear, then maybe you're ready. If this kind of real talk helps you, subscribe. I'm not here to sell a fantasy. I'm here to make sure you don't walk into something you can't undo.